now that Ravnica Remastered has been out for a while, we have a chance to go through and take a look and see what's worth what, and see if it's worthwhile to buy the individual packs or to buy boxes of cards instead of how I usually go through and buy a box of cards and talk about that. This is a remastered set, so I do things a little bit different because remaster packs, if you go through and buy the play boosters, which is not really a play booster, it's draft boosters, so the old versions, they're going for about between $6 and $8 depending on where you price it. And if you go through and buy the collector's boosters, they're between $25 and $30 each, or a box of them for $260 or so. And the draft boosters are going for about $160 to $200 depending on where you buy it for a box of those cards. Well, the thing about that is it worthwhile? If you go through and take a look at the cards that are worthwhile in the individual packs, if you buy a box, let's say you buy a box of the draft boosters, you're looking to get between 4 and 5 shock lands. That's what people are looking for, are the shock lands. Of course, those are going to be the basic shock lands. They're probably not going to be the ones that are going to have as much value over time. The ones that you really want to look for, if you're going to look for something that has residual value, something that hasn't been produced before, is going to be those full art or the borderless versions of those shock lands. For that, you're looking only to get 3 to 4 of those in a $260 box. Let's go ahead and break it down, how much each of those are going to be cost. Right now you're paying a slight premium on them. If you go through and it's usually going to be between $2 and $4 per card for a premium for the borderless versus buying the regular or the retro border versions. I personally am a big fan of those borderless cards, and I think those are going to have some good value over time. The other things that are going to be worthwhile in these boxes are some of the good reprints that are from not the Ravnica sets, but from other things, as well as the unique versions of some of these cards, like the anime borders. I'm not a big fan of anime in general, but there are many Magic players that love anime, so I recommend checking those out individually and to see what they are. So I went through and ordered right after TCG Player release weekend. So here are the cards I got from the newest Ravnica Remastered set. These cards, of course, are going to be the premium versions instead of the regular border or the retro border. So I bought the borderless cards with the special art. I think these are pretty fantastic. Of course, if you buy a box of the draft boosters, you're paying for about $165 a booster box, plus shipping, plus tax. Sometimes you get it with free shipping, but you're looking somewhere between $165 and $200. So at release weekend, I went through and bought these cards for, these 10 cards I got for less than that 160 mark, but I paid a total of $200, and I'll show you the full set of cards I bought for $200. Of course, these full art ones, I mean the borderless cards, you can only find out of the collector's packs. Collector's booster boxes are currently going for $26 a pack, $26, $27 a pack, or for a full booster box, you're looking at $260 for all 10 packs, which is, to me, is a lot of money for just a few cards. So instead of going through and buying the individual, buying them, here's the artwork for Breeding Pool. I think is a pretty nice representation of Breeding Pool. Godless Shrine, Hollowed Fountain, Blood Crypt, Overgrown Tomb, Sacred Foundry, Steam Vents, Stomping Ground, Temple Garden, and Water Grave. If you went through and bought a box, there's no guarantee that you would get even 4 or 5 of these, much less an entire one of each. And as a Commander player, I wanted to get one of each because I've got a deck of each color, and man, I want to replace the ones I have in my deck just so I have a more of a premium look inside my commander deck. But I didn't stop there. I went through and got the remainder of the $160 for the cards. I went through and bought, for a total of $200, I went through and bought some other cards just to round out. I didn't buy everything. I just went through and bought the cards I wanted. So I also got Ghostway, which is an older spell out of one of the original Ravnica Set. 1 white, 2 colorless. Exile each creature you control. Return those cards to the battlefield under their owner's control step at the beginning of their next end step. I got this specifically for my Mother of Machines deck. I bought a Anime Rat Pack. Anime Lord of the Void. It's interesting artwork. Life from the Loam. Protean Hulk, the anime. These are all anime cards. Krenko Mod Boss, which I think that's not a great artwork. There's always been better, but this is a great artwork for Prime Speaker Zengana. Tidespout Tyrant, and then of course I also got Cyclonic Rift. Out of all those cards, $200, I definitely got my money's worth. But if you're going to go through and buy a booster box, in order for you to get even one of each, most of the draft booster boxes, you're only going to get 4 to 5 of the Shocklands, which are of course the reason why you buy the set. And to me, you're just spending $160 and you're only getting 4 to 5 of them, versus if you're going to go through and buy one of each, much better deal just to buy the individual cards off a TCG player, or you can spend a little bit more and go to some of the other retailers. If you guys have any questions about this, or if you have any other comments, please list them in the comment section below. Until next time, I hope you guys have a great day, and then keep them rolling.
And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please take the time to like the video and subscribe if you'd like to stay updated. Have a great day, and keep them rolling.